Welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Bulldogs. Well, Singy, all eyes on him today after his incredible performance in the last one.
Yeah, Boog, that was one of the best hitting displays I've seen in a while. My man was in the zone. He's able to carry that momentum over to today. We're in for a show on MLB The Show.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. Getting the nod in this one, Nate Quinn having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, you know, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
Righty delivers. And a big swing and a miss.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Today in Major League Baseball, we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game, Lou Gehrig. It started in 2021, and today throughout Major League Baseball, we raise awareness for ALS, the disease that claimed the life of the great Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes, and there's one down. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
0-1 now. That one missed. When you think about the impact of Lou Gehrig on the world of sports, consider this. His number 4 was retired after he passed from ALS. It is the first number ever to be retired in all of professional sports. So effectively, the reason we have retired numbers is due to the fact that Lou Gehrig passed from ALS. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Ryan McMahon now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do? Personally, Lou Gehrig Day means a ton to me. I lost a close friend to ALS in 2007, Tim Sheehy. It struck him out swinging. And he strikes out the side in the first.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Noah Young. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
The batter now, Jordan Webb. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field, back there. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Tattooed and gone. A solo shot. His 19th home run of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Luke, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Christopher Barrett. This one high in the air to left center. Doyle on his way over. Brings it in for the third out. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. That one in triple digits.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
And he swings through that one.
Well, that knuckleball might have changed directions 3, 4, maybe even 5 times on its way to the plate, and that's how it's able to get a hitter to chase like that. Sometimes it looks so easy to hit when you're watching it on TV or maybe in the on-deck circle, but when you're up there at the plate, it can be one of the most confusing things you've ever seen.
Thairo Estrada to the plate. And there's the strike. 1 out, base is empty. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. Fights it off, he'll see another. Next one misses. 1-2 to count. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
2 out, space is empty. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Rockies are down quietly. They trail here 1-0. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the center fielder, Kerry Ward. Pretty amazing athlete. This player is power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that can steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Doyle has this one sized up. Puts it away for the out. Here's the power hitting catcher, Joe Young. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that, diving stop. The throw, nicely done for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
And first offering is fouled off.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets fired, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So,
this one high and deep, way back there. He brought it back.
A lot of room in the center field area, and that's why he knows he's got a chance to run it down and make a great play. Leaps at the fence. Excellent job. Robs the home run to end the inning.
Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Quinn back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
High fly ball out into left center field. One down.
The first baseman, number 6.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is downstairs. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already. So he's got a good pace going, no doubt. And now Hunter Goodman. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, drops into the glove, and that'll do it. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back at the ballpark, and one of the things that's been happening lately, hot hitting as we take a look at the numbers this month. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Long will hit next. And that one is lifted in the air towards the line. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with 1 away. So the lineup flips over. Now the third baseman, Noah Young. Fly to center his first time. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. In comes the runner from third. It's 2-0. No throw. He's safe at first.
Comes through with the RBI. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Now a chance for Jordan Webb. First pitch misses. The shortstop takes the ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Hit in the air. Left field. They got it for out number 2.
Now batter, the second baseman,
Aaron Kirk, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Kirk working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. Next offering is fouled back. Young off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
And it's even up. And that one hammered. Going back. Going, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
So digging in, Christopher Barrett. Now this is in the air down the line. Sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. There's a strike. Doyle, a former Gold Glove winner, 26 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Now here's Nolan Jones. First pitch, and he just misses. The Rockies down by 4, top half of inning number 4. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Here's Ryan McMahon now. Struck out swinging his first time. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
That one at triple digits.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one is hammered right field. That's back. And brings it in at the wall. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. The Bulldogs on top 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Harry Ward. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And a good start to the inning. Now the catcher up to hit, Joe Young. 0 for 1 so far. In the air, left side. Jones should have this one. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Morgan Moore. She's 0 for 1.
When she steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. She is so settled in there. She owns the home plate area.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Justin Lawrence getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throwing and got her.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch her, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Doyle under it. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's going to be Ezekiel Tovar. That one at the knees for a strike.
Well, these Rockies just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Kirk makes the grab, one down.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Estrada now at the plate as he swings through strike one. To the right side, Barrett. He'll do it himself. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. Owen Miller digging in for the Rockies. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Just off the inside edge. Foul ball there.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swing and a pop-up. Kirk pulls that one down, and that is that. So 5 perfect innings in the books. The Bulldogs lead it 4-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the DH, Jeremy Drake. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
Well, these players doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
And here is Stephen Long. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Headed down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
All over that one right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. He put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Ryan Feltner gives. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Justin Lawrence.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Back to the top of the lineup, Noah Young now at the plate. Up the middle. Throws to first in time. He's out.
Shortstop.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jordan Webb. Both 2 in this one. In the air to left down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. In the air left field. Jones in position. And that's the 3rd out.
I missed to say before is that you are my love galore.
Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Quinn back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Ball 1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Kyle Farmer digging in for the Rockies. Farmer having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have
to the right side. Throws to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So he's perfect through 6. The Bulldogs out front 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Aaron Kirk. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Right through there for a strike.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Sends it to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And now here is Christopher Barrett. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Diego Castillo up and throwing. Shavilli warming up as well. This one in the air, right field, on the move. 2 down.
Now batting, center field.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Perry Ward. She's a player who does it all. Ward went deep in her most recent game.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Estrada. And that is the inning. No runs, no hits. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. Hit on a line, and that's a base hit. And that ends the perfect game bid. And the leadoff man aboard. So the perfect game bid comes to an end, and now we'll see what he's got left in the tank and how they'll play it on the mound moving forward. But Singy, he's been a lot of fun to watch in this one.
Yeah, Boog, really impressive from the very beginning. I mean, this guy was in total command the whole time, attacking hitters, and really he's made them look pretty lost up to this point.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one. Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Just a weak fly ball this time. She's there. She's got it. And that is that. So one left for Colorado. They trail it here 4-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Diego Castillo. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Joe Young getting ready to hit.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Morgan Moore digs in now. She is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like she could thrive in one of those sports too. Ripped on a line to center. Doyle squeezes it, and there's 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. She was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing across here this half. 8th inning coming up. The Bulldogs on top here, 4-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Ball one there. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
There's a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder. First offering, and it just misses. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. In for a strike, and the count even at 1. Swings and chases a low one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They're down 4-0. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over. Noah Young will hit next. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. The throw in, not in time. And we've got runners at first and third to open the inning. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Webb the next to hit. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Fired to second. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Smoke to right center, and this one's going to go out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 6-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
So 2 down, and now the first baseman, Christopher Barrett. Fought off foul. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tovar snags it on the run. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Quinn back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Strikes him out with 100.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Goodman at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Doyle stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count 1-1. Inside, just missed. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Quinn is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know he's going to stew a little bit over that 1 hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant, if he'd have made just 1 better pitch, perhaps he'd have a no-hitter.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.